Here with men's tennis coach Jeff Halberg. Coach, first off, welcome back from Orlando, Florida. 4 matches for the guys in your spring trip down in Florida. Talk a little bit about the trip in general and what you saw from the team during those 4 matches.
Well, we had some really good competition. Started off with Ursinus, was a match we had played last year, and it had a really good match. And we had the same thing again. They got us 6-3 in the end, but it was a really good test for us. A really good kind of a preparation thing for where we are and where we're trying to get to in the conference, because they definitely have they would be a team that would be right in the mix of it in our conference. Very good, solid side. So we played well, but there were some things we needed to improve on, and we did a little better that night at King's against King's College. But I think really the big one was we played Barry. Barry was a very strong side out of Georgia, but we just came out of the blocks flying, and we swept them in doubles. And one of the big ones, I think, kind of the turning point in the match was actually early. Mike and Bobby were down 0-5. They were down 2 breaks, 0-5 down, and they came storming back and won 8-6. Yeah, it was 8-6, and it was just a spectacular comeback. And I think it just flowed into the team. They just couldn't be stopped after that. I mean, I know Sam, for instance, he ended up playing number 1 because Mike was his Achilles was bothering him a bit, so he sat the singles. And Sam played a spectacular match. He was 0-3 down in the 3rd set breaker and won 10 points in a row to finish the match. It was just unbelievable. So we really felt good because that kind of was. Kind of showed us where what all the work we had done and all the preparation we had been putting in the preseason and early season. That's what we put together, and so we feel good about the matches to come here. You got to kind of manage things when you get to this part of the season, because the guys are they got a lot of school things that going on, and so you want to just be able to kind of maintain that level. And at the same time be able to make sure they take care of the things away from tennis, because it's such a mental sport, and when you're being distracted by other things, it can be sometimes tough to get yourself focused when you need to do that. So we're trying to manage that so that when we get to this part of the season, the players will be able to put it on the court like they did against Barry.
Busy weekend. This weekend you go back into conference play. You've got Hamline here on Friday night. And then you head up to St. Thomas for a match on Saturday. Both matches should be great tests for you guys. I think the key for you right now is it seems like the guys are really playing with a lot of confidence.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, absolutely. We've really gelled well as a team, and so we're getting points from so many different people, and people stepping up that I think we're dangerous in any position, and that's great for us, and it's obviously something for our opponents to fear, because they can't count on a point in any particular area. They know that they have a fight on their hands no matter what person's on the court. So.
Talk a little bit about the weekend. Like I said, you've got Hamline on Friday and St. Thomas on Saturday. Really 2 different types of teams. Talk a little bit about what we can expect in those 2 matches.
Well, I think Hamline, they were kind of a wounded lion last year. They had a good team. They had one of their guys missing last year when we played them, but we actually had a guy missing as well. So it was kind of like we both went in really not really knowing what to expect, and it came down to a 4-4 tie. Sam Puff on court against Sam Teitelbaum from Hamline, and so the 2 Sams fought it out for the kind of that call it what you want. It's like a trophy every year to try and beat each other. And Puff pulled it out, which was a big win for us over Hamline, and catapulted us right at the end of the season to have a late run to try and make the conference tournament. We fell short, of course, against McAllister, but we were there. We were really close, and I think the players have that same determination to want to achieve that as well. But Hamline, you can never look past anyone in our conference. Hamline's got some great players. David Kroonquist at the top is a superb player. They've got some good young talent that came in. So we have to get the job done on Friday night. We have to come in hard and be ready to defend our territory. Saturday, a lot of it is just it's kind of showing that form. No disrespect to St. Thomas, because they're a spectacular side. They're really tough from top to bottom. They're very good. But I think we played one of our weaker conference matches that last year against them. We just didn't come in with the fire we needed, and so they kind of steamrolled us. And the guys are determined to not let that happen again. That they felt like that was not a representation of their abilities, and this is their year to try and see if they can right the ship. So.
And the busy weekend starts on Friday here at the Winona Tennis Center, 5 o'clock, and then Saturday you head up to St. Thomas. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.